Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Tiffany Collins, and I'm the VP of Marketing for Pinnacle Sales Group. And I'm excited to spend the next 15 minutes or so with you to discuss Zip Water. We also have Tracy Hicks with us today. She is our vendor coordinator and will be managing our chat box. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in chat and we will address them as they come up. So Zip Water, today we're introducing this brand new product line for us. They are the world's advanced drinking water system because of its ability to dispense pure, instant, chilled still, chilled sparkling, and boiling hot water at the touch of a button from one appliance. Zip Water was founded back in 1947, so they recently celebrated their 70th anniversary, and they are installed in hundreds of thousands of installations around the world. Here you see a sampling of some global landmark buildings that have them included in their buildings. They've got the Buckingham Palace, the Burj Khalifa, the Sydney Opera House, just to name a few. As a testament to their longevity, their commitment to premier customer service, design, innovation are all represented in their client list here. You see Google, Apple, Hyatt, Rolls-Royce. These are all people that have those same core values in mind, and Zip Water is proud to partner with them. So the Zip Water mission is to improve people's health through increased consumption of pure filtered water. They contracted with an independent survey company to find out if they were in fact being successful in that endeavor. And they found that 80% of HYDROTAP owners actually drink more water on a daily basis. Here's a nice picture of the cube faucet in matte black with their innovative design font drip tray that we'll talk about here in just a moment. So how do you build a HYDROTAP? First, you're going to choose your water option. You have an option of 3, boiling, chilled, and sparkling in 1, boiling and chilled in 1, or chilled and sparkling in 1 appliance. Next, you choose your faucet style out of these 4, the classic, arc, cube, and your Celsius all-in-one kitchen faucet. And the last step is to simply choose your faucet finish. There are 7 finishes available, 3 standard, which are your chrome, brushed chrome, and matte black, as well as 4 premium finishes, rose gold, brushed gold, nickel, and brushed nickel. It's important to point out here, if your client or even yourself, if you're looking on Zip Water's website or even our website to specify Zip Water, to make sure you're navigating to the United States URL, and it'll bring up a pop-up to allow you to do that. This will give you just the product offering available in the States. With them, they're designed, engineered, and assembled in Australia. So there are some options available overseas that we don't have here. So let's talk about the brain of the unit. This is the base unit that is found within the cabinetry. This is a stylized representation that is highlighting some of the unique technological features that it has, starting with the Power Pulse technology. This takes microbursts of energy and applies it to a heating element, and this provides precise temperature control within 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit of whatever your temperature is set at. Next, we have the Auto Diagnostics panel. This is an LCD touchscreen panel that allows you to manage certain aspects of the unit. Here is where you would set your temperature, your dispense time. You would enable or disable some of the safety features, and you can also see how much you have left on your filter life using this panel. Next, you have the filtration system. Every base unit comes with a filter cartridge that reduces contaminants down to 0.2 micron. And as with any appliance, proper ventilation is key. With the Zip Water air-cooled system though, you're only required to have 2 inches of clearance on all sides, so you can fit that into a compact cabinet area. And lastly, you have your unique safety features, specifically on the boiling water units here. There's a certain sequence of events that needs to happen in order to dispense the hot water, so it'll protect any children that may have access to the faucet. Also, no matter how long you run the boiling hot water, the spout is always going to be cool to the touch. Here you'll have some detailed information regarding the filtration. Again, it filters down to 0.2 micron. Not only does it remove taste, odor, dirt, rust, and other items, it also reduces your chlorine down to 97% and your microbiological cyst almost to 100%. And then there's also a built-in scale inhibitor to keep line scale buildup from happening within the heating tank. As for temperature performance, the hot water side is factory set at 209 degrees. This can be brought down to, I believe, 155 degrees using your LCD touch screen. And it's important to note here, this is boiling hot water. So not only is this a drinking water system, think of all the other possibilities, all the recipes you use hot water for, or boiling water. You have soups, sauces, even blanching vegetables. The possibilities are endless when you think of all the recipes that you could enhance by using this system. And then the chilled and sparkling water are also factory set at 44 degrees, and I believe that goes down to 37. Here you'll see 2 options for the under or the base unit. The one on the bottom is more for commercial applications or higher volume capacities. The one on the top, which is the more popular of the 2, is used in residential applications or small offices. So you'll see the capacity there for boiling hot water, get 85 cups per hour. That's not per day, so that's pretty high capacity. And then for your chilled and sparkling water, you could dispense 75 glasses per hour. All of the Zip Water products come with a 2-year in-home parts and labor warranty. The parent company for Zip Water is actually Culligan, so you can rest assured that they have a tried and true service network of technicians already in place and ready to assist should you ever need anything. So let's talk faucets. Here is the classic HYDROTAP faucet. This is the first design that they brought to market and the most iconic look that they have. This represents 90% of the products installed in commercial applications. And surprisingly, once you see the other faucet styles, 60% of the residential installations have this classic faucet. You'll see that it's available in all 3 of the water options. This faucet specifically is only available in the 3 standard finishes of chrome, brushed chrome, and matte black. But you'll also see down on the bottom there that there's some flexibility you have in the installation process. You have the traditional on the sink installation, but you also have their design font or drip tray. So this acts as a mini sink. You can install this on an island, or if you have a homeowner that prefers a more clean look on their kitchen workspace, this can be installed feet away from the kitchen sink. As long as you have access to the drain line, it can be installed fine. Next, you have the cube. You can see that the look is a little bit different. Zip Water created this bezel handle on the left-hand side, and then the design font is a little bit different when you compare it to the classic. The classic is integrated into the font, and the cube is independent of the font. The reason for this is the spout reach on the classic is about 2.5 to 3 inches shorter than that of the cube. This faucet is available in all 7 finishes. Next, you have the arc. It's exactly the same as the cube. The only difference is the curved spout versus the angled. These are perfect regardless of the kitchen decor. They'll fit in seamlessly with traditional, transitional, or modern look for your client. And the last faucet they have is the Celsius all-in-one kitchen faucet for the home. As you see on the left-hand side, you have the same zip water functionality as the other cube and arc faucets, but on the right side, you have a kitchen faucet handle for hot and ambient or room temperature water. This system is only available with the boiling, chilled, and sparkling water option. And do note that on the left side, it's filtered. You have that built-in 0.2 micron filter in the base unit, but on the right side, you don't have a filter. So it's important to add an Everpure residential water system to that side so you can have a pure filtered water experience on your kitchen sink. This is a great picture of the design fonts, and another point here is on the classic, every classic faucet is included with an extension piece because of the shortness of the faucet. On a traditional sink, that's perfectly fine, but when you install with the design font, you need space to obviously accept your glass or whatever, so they include that in every box. This is a great picture of the cube faucet and their brushed gold finish with the design font. And this next image is of the classic faucet with the design font in polished chrome. We do have accessories available at Pinnacle. We have all of the filters in stock. Your refillable CO2 cylinders are available here in both a 2-pound and 5-pound gallon or a 5-pound capacity, and then your vent trays. The CO2 cylinders can be taken to any air gas location, a paintball location. They're kind of popping up everywhere because people are using these more frequently, so these locations are more apt to allow residents or consumers to come in and have their tanks refilled now. So now we're going to go and do a quick demo on the filter faucet that we have behind us on the zip water faucet. So this is the arc faucet from Zip Water. You can see this is in their satin gold finish. Notice that we have it paired with the roll faucet in their satin English gold, and there's no difference in the finish. It's beautiful. It allows for a nice installation. When you first walk up to the faucet, you'll see on the bezel handle that it toggles between red, white, and blue lights. The blue light signifies that you're on the chilled water. What you can do is pull that bezel forward for dispensing, and you can also push it back for no-touch dispensing. Hit the top button again. Once it's lit white, that's sparkling water. Again, I can pull it forward for dispensing, and then push it back for no touch. When you get into the boiling hot water, I'm going to show you the safety feature. When it's red, it's hot or boiling water, and when I pull it forward, no water will dispense. What you'll need to do is tap the safety button on the bottom twice. Once it's blinking, you can actively dispense. Well, I did it too slow, sorry about that. Hit it twice, pull it forward for hot water, and then push it back for no touch dispensing. And no matter how long it runs, I can touch the spout and it's completely cool. There's no warmth there. Another safety feature is there are 2 individual supply lines in this faucet. One dispenses the chilled and sparkling water, and the other is the boiling water. So if I were to come and make a hot cup of tea and someone comes behind me to use the sparkling water, there's no opportunity for them to get a splash of boiling water either on their hands or in their cup. They're completely independent of each other. So now what we're going to do here is just show you the display. It has all 4 faucets shown with the display fonts. This is your classic faucet with the extension that I spoke about and the integrated design fonts. This is your arc faucet with the fonts. And then you have your cube and the Celsius kitchen all-in-one installed over a traditional sink installation. When we go down to the base unit, I just wanted to show you the LCD touch screen that I spoke to you about before. When you touch the menu here, you have multiple options, but if you hit settings, this is where you're going to find most of the options that you're going to alter. You can change your dispense time here. So I don't know if you can see very well, but dispense hot, you've got 10 seconds there now that I can drop it all the way down. If I want to change the dispense time on the cold water side, I can do that here. I can check the filter life here. I can also enable and disable the safety features. So say you're just home and it's just 2 of you, you don't have any children in the home. You can also disable the heating water feature, so it just constantly comes on and off. You don't have to tap that safety feature button twice to enable the dispensing. This is where you would set your temperature. So for heating, it goes from 206 down to 155. And for the chilled and sparkling, it's factory set at 44 degrees and goes down to, I believe, 36 or 37. I'm not positive. So that's the Zip Water product line. Hope you enjoyed our quick presentation here. We're going to check in with Tracy and see if there are any questions. Doesn't look like there are. So for all of our participants today, one of you will win a $50 Visa gift card. So we'll be announcing that at some point this afternoon. So I thank you all for your time and you have a wonderful day.